careful. Security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Ah, I forgot about hacking them. Yeah, I kind of forgot about hacking them. Got too used to, towards the end, just destroying them. Recumbent series? Excess? Huh. What is this? Oh, it's the transportation stuff. Ooh, Christ. Okay, I'm sorry. No powers were warping yourself into hideousness. Okay, like if it makes your true form hideous, but you can like shapeshift a bit, you know, I can work with that. I'm fine being reshaped by some like elder god as long as I can get that going on and immortality. You know, hint, hint. You know, any of Craftian horrors watching in. You know, I'm open to it. But you know, otherwise, no. Like, why would you do that to yourself? You know. To one degree or another, I suppose I am kind of a vain man. To one degree or another. I feel a little bad saying that, but I feel that is an accurate statement. I'm also just generally apathetic, so it's kind of a clash of things going on as well. I say vain, and then like I haven't shaved in far too long. I like as mom would call it, a terrorist beard going on for a while. So you know, I'm a man of dualities. As I've said before, like I've had panic attacks about things that have happened in porn. I've had porn flashing before my eyes, and it will do it for me in one moment, and then you know later on, it still triggers panic attacks. It's less the typically I think it's less the content itself. It's just things flashing before my eyes, the panic attacks. You know, it's less the content and just the experience. But I want to say sometimes the content matters. It's hard to know, really. I'm in too much of a fluster, and then I just want to move on. I try to psychoanalyze myself, you know, in general, but you can only go so far.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
The little sister grew up. Hope this helps. Come find me soon. Come soon to find me. Oh, don't worry. I will. Oh, I will. Pick up big stuff with your mind. Throw it at enemies. What else do you need to know?
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
Same art, new announcer. Oh. Is that sperm? Wow. Mutant sperm? Mayhaps. Oh, aquatic fireflies? Dr. Hallcroft's cure-all. That's nice. Just hucked a ton of meat at me. Got a ton of meat all over my big barra titties. Yes. Again, I'm just imagining, basically, like, you know, there's Doom guy fucking, you know, hot girl demon, you know, hot female demons. And also, if any demons are watching, you know, I'm open. Call me. I'm just imagining, you know, you know, Bioshock, but it's, you know, buff bar, you know, big daddies instead. That true me. Eat it all. She knows the way. Oh, that's comforting.
Outside now, eyeballing with all the can girls. And if anybody gets lippy, Pal, he's got the bomb.
Nuts. He saved a whole kindergarten full of cutesy little brats and went up happy ever after. He was a pansy. End of story.
Think I'll give a half a squirt when he's done? He's gone now, and Doc Lamb's the news.
So that's the canon ending for Bioshock 1. That, well, it's the ending you saw. Cardigan Man saved the kids. And eventually passes away. Does seem like he hung around for a fair while. I was thinking he wouldn't last too long given the rapid aging. He's only a couple years old and he's, you know, 20-ish, you know? So, he did seem to last a while. But yeah, that's the canon ending for Bioshock 1. The good ending. That's annoying. Boom, baby! Ow. Gobshite. Ow. Detonated other stuff on me. Different helm than the other guy has at the end of the first game. Probably that was a bit obnoxious.
There would be no Rapture without me. No city without the Atlantic Express. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship coach. These days, personal bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest parts of Rapture now. And the city's just left me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
Well, to be fair, the city did first. Gotta keep with the times or you get left behind. It's hard, it's rough, but that's the reality of it. Not. Ooh. The switching system's route is all the rougher in this because you can't just hit right click to switch. You have to use the I keys, and they are messy. Ooh, I can use Q. Beautiful. It's just 8 mutes me and 11 stops the recording, with 12 pausing it. Ooh. The beer drained stuff. Drained enough to force me to use another. Stim. Hypo.
people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took...
Ugh, Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder
Fox?
drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
Hearing that thing in the background's bugging me. Also, it's shockingly loud here. Yeah, it's a little too loud.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
She's only right to a point. Reality to a point is consensus. But if everyone says... But if everyone says A is B, when it's A, you know, if people start pushing, like for example, apparently this happened within the Muslim world, and then it also happened within England. I know the English example a bit better, but while mathematics was fine, people came to fear it as the work of the devil. And like people were so scared, there was a mathematician hired by the Queen. They themselves had a weird idea that mathematicians could somehow predict the best time to have her coronation. or some event of hers, the people were so terrified of him there in England that obviously I would presume the other example, like both examples have changed by now, I would assume, but this was apparently the case once upon a time. One I read in Horrible Histories, one I saw online, don't know how true it is, but apparently that happened, and given the other example, I could see it happening elsewhere. But the people were so terrified that it was the work of the devil, they attacked the guy's house and trashed it. The guy's name was John Dee. He was an occultist, but they attacked him simply for his mathematical stuff. Because they thought maths was the work of the devil. So while the consensus was maths is satanic, that does not make it so. As far as, evidence is, there is no such thing as the devil, certainly not within this dimension. There's possibilities of sister dimensions out there that are completely foreign to us and could possibly have Satan as we would depict him over there. Depending on what the multiverse system we end up with, there could be anything going on out in those other ones. There's theories that it's just simply the choices you didn't make sort of scenario, or it's, like an infinite, always go down, like if you chose Domino's over Noodle Box, Burger King over, 4-star, the different choices all the way down. Well, others are, sister universes where things are completely different. Maybe, in that case, maybe there is Satan over there. But as far as we have, there's no evidence he even exists. Never mind maths being the work of him. So while she has a point, the consensus does matter in regards to, personal bias or, some guy thinking he's Napoleon. It also reality is still reality. Just because the crowd decides one thing is true does not mean one thing is true. So they're both right, and to be honest, I would argue Ryan is more right than she is, because she's trying to push that if the crowd says A is B, A is now B. Well, Ryan isn't. She's pushing a heavy collectivist standpoint to the utter maiming of logic. I didn't even meant to hit it that much.
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Yeah. No one puts Daddy in a corner. The standard rivets were originally intended to bolt together steel plates for construction and repair of Rapture.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
To be honest, I think she needs to see a shrink herself. Ugh. Can they interact with that? Unlike last time. Also, no actual arrow telling us where to go. If you get the blue bonus, you get a free item. Are things gonna just pop out? No, they... Oh, need a free item.